Hi fam, this is On The Go with Jay. Let's go to the Kruger National Park. Good morning from the Kruger National Park. We're outside the Punda Gate, 24th September 2025. We're about a kilometer away, just to give you a sense of the queue, a kilometer away from the gate, and it's about 30 minutes before gate open time. So yeah, we're gonna see if we've got some luck for today. I think everyone has really taken advantage of the fact that this week there's free entrance to the Kruger. So let's see how it goes. Oh, it's all messy now.
As we made our way to the picnic site, the stillness of the bush felt like God was speaking. Not in words, but in the whisper of the wind and the rhythm of creation.
All right, we finally made it to the Kruger National Park. We entered via the Punda gate. And I'm laughing because 2 hours ago, or 3 hours ago, I didn't have the faith at all that we would make it through the gate. But luckily, because there was a lot of traffic, but luckily because of the fact that we had reserved our day visit, we had a reservation number. And so we skipped the queue. We probably skipped about 150 cars or so. So that was really good. And now we are at the Babalala picnic spot, and it was just a bit packed when we arrived. Not overwhelmingly packed, but now it's getting empty. And we're gonna head forward towards Shingwedzi, and we're gonna use I think it's the S58, if not 56, the Mpongolo loop. That's what we're gonna use, and hopefully, obviously, the first reason is to escape the traffic. But then secondly, it's just at least if we get some luck. So let's see how it goes.
Not long after leaving the picnic site, we came across a large herd of elephants. They moved slowly, quietly, as if aware that one of their own had fallen. Nearby lay a carcass of a giant, now returning to earth. In that moment, I was reminded of how in nature, loss is sacred. God teaches us that every life, whether human or beast, has its season. And though the body fades, the spirit lives on in the gentle rhythm of its creation.
It's a log. Binoculars.
On our way to lunch at Shingwedzi, the wild had another story to tell. Beside the road lay the remains of an impala, its stomach torn open, the rest untouched. Fellow travelers told us it was the work of a leopard, one that had vanished with the dawn. They also spoke of another kill along the S56, where 4 cheetah had feasted earlier that morning. When we arrived, only vultures remained, circling over what was left. In the silence, I was reminded, in nature, life and death are never far apart, yet both whisper of the same Creator's hand.
It's 1 p.m., just after 1 p.m., and we're trying to make our way to Shingwedzi for lunch, but there's a roadblock. There's a herd of elephants that's trying to get shade. The shade of those trees are on the road actually, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to make it on time, because we've got a few routes that we need to take before we head out to the gate. So yeah, let's see. we've made it to the restaurant. We're gonna have some lunch, and then after lunch, we'll obviously need to head back to the Mpongolo Loop because of an impala carcass that we saw, which we would like to sort of understand what could happen, before the day ends. So we're gonna take the S56 again back to Punda Maria. So yeah, and I think overall, we expected the place to be really packed, but I think it's more on the day visitors Braai area. By the restaurant, it's just okay. And yeah, let's hope the steak is going to be good. I'll also have rump steak with chips, medium. And then can I also have the mushroom sauce?
Okay.
Please, yeah. That's it.
On our way to the Mpongolo Loop, we crossed the low water bridge by the east of Shingwedzi. The riverbed was dry, only dust, silence, and the gentle footsteps of the baboons and impala that crossed before us. I remembered how, years ago, these waters flowed strong when I traveled here with my parents. They're both gone now, yet in that stillness, I felt them near. Even without water, the river spoke, reminding me that some currents run deeper than what the eye can see. We didn't find the leopard, nor did we find the cheetah, but we came back with a message, as we always do. Today, nature reminded us how few our days truly are, and how precious each moment can be. Out here, every sunrise, every sound, every breath feels like a gift. So we'll keep doing what we do, exploring, learning, and giving thanks, always with a grateful heart. Let's go home.
All right, we've made it out. I think I'm really grateful for having made it into the Kruger today. I think although the day started very shaky, I think in hindsight, I'm really happy for the trip, as well as just the sightings themselves. I think with every trip that we do, especially in the Kruger, nature always speaks every single time we visit the Kruger. So I'm really happy about it.